Let's go, guys. The shit is tingling. Se my siesta. No, let's go. All right, we starting off instantly. I'm not waiting for you motherfuckers. I'll be having shit to do. So we getting this buff body. Oh, 2026 and beyond. Because you know, when you get the body you want, that don't mean you just stop. Because then you're going to lose the bitch. So we're going to be working out every day. So the sucky part about this, the suckiest part about this, all this work that I'm putting in is going to be lost a little bit because for a few months I can't work out. That's the shitty part. And then when you stop working out and go back to working out months or years later, it's difficult to get back in and build your shit back up. I mean, I got pretty good muscle memory, I'm noticing. So my shit builds pretty fast. I just don't know how it's going to be after the surgery because, you know, all this is going to be gone. I ain't been lifting. I can't really even do much from what I hear. All the bros tell me, like, you can't lift your arms over your head for, like, 4 months. You're not allowed to lift anything heavy over, like, I think, like, 10 pounds, was it? 20 pounds? Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm so glad it's going to be the last surgery for, like, a couple years after this one because this is the only one I'm going to be having after that. Every fucking 6 years, I got to get this replaced. That's the only surgery I plan on having after that. And that's not even a plan. It's just a mandatory thing. So, the goal is to get built up big as possible. Get our chest up big as possible. So that when we get the surgery, it's not going to hurt as much as possible. Our chest will be up and good so that when the minimum, when it goes and starts shrinking, it's not looking funky and we're out here just bony bird chest. So, still got some good bits, and because I have this machine, I have to have some muscle because it's attached to my muscle. So, if I don't have like a nice sized chest, it's just, it looks really funky on me. I've had the boniness, and the machine, it just sticks out. You just see the machine all day, every day, and it's just creepy. I don't like being like that. Some of y'all might like being that small. I don't know. Kudos to you. I'm just not one of them. So we just gonna get big. So that you can't see it. And all you got is a scar. Because that's all I really, like, you can't really see it now. I mean, you can. See? You can, but you can't. So the goal is to make all that muscle kind of cover. See? I don't want to be where you see it anymore. I want to be where it's like, ooh, if anything, it just looks like, oh, you got a little bit of a different side of your temper there. You know? Now, with my top surgery, we're going to start with our dynamic chest while we talk.
Dynamic chest stretch.
Now, with my top surgery, I've been debating. I don't want to get my nips
Go.
back.
40 seconds.
I've been debating on if I did or not. I could just go and buy the little fake nipple thingies to where they're like prosthetic nips. I know where to get some, and I can put them on however I fucking feel or whenever I fucking feel, because I've been looking, and a lot of my
Almost
friends
done.
that I grew up with that have transitioned and have gotten it done. Some of them have had theirs fall off.
Time to
Some
rest.
of them have them and they're like, the main thing is that you just don't feel it. It's kind of like just a look to be aesthetically pleasing as possible and more natural as possible. I don't want to be a man, so because of the fact that I'm not able to transition like completely, my brain tells me to do differently. So I'm not trying to
40 seconds.
impersonate nothing that I'm not, or be like, oh yeah, I'm that, and I'm not. Like, if anything, the most that you can say I'm impersonating is the muscular visuals of a man, but even then, it's not because I'm a female and I'm getting it. So obviously it's me not impersonating nobody, but being myself. So I'm gonna take that back. If I wasn't built or able to get this big, I don't think
There's still some
we would
time
be able to
left.
build muscle like we do. So natural, as big as I can, just for myself.
Time to rest.
So if I, not like, oh, having nips mean you're being a man. No, the way that I'm gonna be structured is gonna be kind of manly. So I kind of feel like there has to be a difference to show a big difference of, hey,
Hip circle stretch.
you know, this is a female or whatever, or whatever.
40
I don't know.
seconds.
I'm not the same deal. Out of respect, I got you know. I'm probably not making sense, but I want to be as respectful as possible to my brothers that are able to fully do this move, and I'm not. So and be a little different.
You're almost
I know
there.
that there's people that get it and don't get the nips as a non-binary thing, I think. I've seen like maybe like
Time to rest.
without it. But my mind just takes it as like a way of respect. And I know it's probably odd, but if I can't transition like completely as far as like top and bottom, I feel like you're not, I could be wrong, be mad at me all you want to.
Stretch.
I don't consider it trans if you haven't transitioned completely. You just did your top surgery.
40 seconds.
And a look. You're just going for the look. Real true trans will go through the entire process. And I understand why they have you go through a therapy session or something beforehand to make sure that it's something you really want, because a lot of people change their mind when it gets to that point. And I've had a lot of friends too that have detransitioned.
Almost done.
So it's like you gotta be really in there. Like a fat bitch wearing anorexic bitch's swimwear.
Time to rest.
And personally, if I was, I would. Health-wise, no, because I'm not capable because of my health. So if you're not on that level of I would get a dick, or I would get a coochie, and you don't have one, I don't consider you complete trans.
Butt kick
Be
with
mad at me all
rub.
you want to, but I feel like it's disrespect to the community.
Go. 40
Now,
seconds.
if you can't for a reason, like health-wise or something, then, you feel me? Like me, that's different. But if you're just doing it, I want to look like one, but still fuck around and have a coochie and still get fucked, or have a dick and still get sucked and never change it. I mean, you go through the whole process of waiting, yeah. But you don't have plans on
Just hold on for a
completely
little.
transition ever in life. You're not trans. You're just transsexual because you haven't changed
Time
your
to
gender.
rest.
You just change your sex. That's it. And I feel like it's just disrespectful. So I'm not able to transition because of health-wise. And then because of that, it's taught me a lot more about myself too when it comes to accepting both sides. So I'm fine with being transsexual
Arm circles.
with the fact that I can't change my gender. There's a difference. You gotta accept it.
Go.
Be mad all
40
you want
seconds.
to. But it's just the truth. Gender and sex is two different things. That's why it's called transgender. You've changed your entire gender, not just a look. That's what makes it so hard, And I can say the fact of people
There's still some
too,
time
y'all don't
left.
be mad at me too. There's, Even if I transitioned, I would never be a man because of genetics. That's
Time
it.
to rest.
Genetically, and I wouldn't want to, because look at y'all, not like that, but at the end of the day, I was a lesbian one day, and I just grew a dick, turned my clit into a giant dick. Turned my clit into a giant clit, and called it a dick. And the thing that will hit me still
40 seconds.
is I wouldn't be bothered so much if my girl cheated on me with a girl than she would if she cheated on me with a dude, put it that way. And I ask this to every trans person that I know. And they always get the same answer. Yeah, but you're a man. Mom goes, you're a man. So you have to be, accepting that. Not saying that you don't, you do. Eventually or whatever. But there's things as a female we just never get rid of.
Almost
Even
done.
transitioning. So understanding that we're not that gender, we're kind of better than what the fuck we're
Pigeon
going
hip
for.
stretch, right.
In my mind, not like that, but because we have the ability to
40
take both
seconds.
sides, we can understand and accept that it's a feeling and a piece of us that we're wanting to be, and not so much that gender. It's the things that come with it that make us feel like ourselves. Don't quote me, because I could be 1,000% wrong. And I know it's probably gonna piss off a lot of people, because a lot of people be like, no, I'm a man.
Almost
I'm a woman.
finished.
One thing I do respect about some trans women is that they are like, we're not trying to be women. We understand that we're taking the
Time
image.
to rest.
We just want the image and the feel of one. And there's some that don't accept that, I respect those that do, because you accept you. You're not trying to be something else that you're not. You're you. And that's what I respect
Child pose
about
extended.
the OG trans community that I grew up with, because
Go. 40
nobody
seconds.
wants to be something outside of themselves, and they're all about I am a trans, not I am a man or a woman or this or that. They just ask you to respect their pronouns, ask you to respect how they address themselves and how they look. But they will be like, I'm trans. It's a whole gender of their own. Trans. I'm transgender, not I am this or I am not. I respect the fuck out of you for
Just a little more.
owning the work you put in to be who you are. I don't see being transgender as something to be, what do you call it? Ashamed of. You worked hard, just like working out. You worked hard for the body you got. And
Dish hold stretch.
it takes a lot to accept you for you as you alone, not other people.
Go. 40
So
seconds.
the fact that you worked hard to get to a space of self-acceptance, I respect that. I feel like the new transgender community has lost a bit of self-sense and self-respect by the fact of wanting to be outside of themselves. They're just transgender.
Just a bit more.
And it's not even like they're like, no, they're wrong. No, don't fight me. Just listen. Like, it's just a whole different level of self-love to be like, open, I'm trans. Not I'm a man or I'm a woman. And you're not. Like, that's just so much more empowering to me. You gotta go through a lot as a trans to get to the other side. All right, warm up over. That's where I'd be like, you're not trans if you don't go through the entire surgery. You're just wanting a look. and you copped out. If you go through everything and then embrace that too, you worked hard to be who you are, just like we working hard to work out. And you deserve that credit to yourself, not other people, but to yourself. So I feel like you're like cheating yourself when you go to be something that, you know, you're not able to be. It's not even that you don't look or don't want, but you won't be. So claim who you are. I'll claim trans all day, transsexual all day, because I can never change my gender, but I can change my visual sexuality to your mind and fit how I feel. I don't want to be a man. If anything, I'm being a deeper woman than I would ever be if I didn't do these things. So, for all my trans bros and sisters that understand, and shout out to supporting the trans community by also considering and keeping trans. I respect the fuck out of y'all, and nothing wrong to my brothers or sisters that are like, you know, I just want to claim and be in under the cover. That's where we have a lot of problems, so. And that's where we lose a lot of y'all, and I don't want to lose no more friends. So just be more open. We not in a closet no more. Those closet days is over, bro. We grown now. We done fought for rights, bro. We done picket sign that and got gay bashed, all kinds of shit for this shit. So you better stand strong, cuz. Come on. Make sure that shit click. We need it to work, cuz there's already enough advocates for the straight heterosexual community and enough people living in it, you know. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I feel like you would want to stand up for your own community too, because you worked hard to be here. If that makes sense. Hey, look, Big in here right on time. Rick is in here. Ricka Bubba. Rick is ready for the day, huh? Not you over here already getting on people. Alright, guys, today we doing chest, calves, and hamstrings. I need to fucking work my ham because them bitches is tight in the bitch. Let me see what we got today. Okay. We got some good shit. What the fuck? Alright, we got some declines. We got 30 declines. We got 39 dumbbell chest flies, 45 seated calf raises, 30 dumbbell Roman deadlifts, and 45 ply squats. For just 89 calories for today. Alright. I don't feel like we're going to do more because we're going to do legs today. And then hit the body. Yada. Alright, y'all. You little barbecue baby back bitches. Let's go. What the fuck? Oh my Lanta. What is this, you guys? What is this? It's a man doing it, so it ain't no, these are girl workouts. No, this is y'all. How is this? I'm gonna fucking... And you got weights? You don't say what size. Oh, 10s. Alright, you gotta use 10s on those stretches, okay? Alright, we got the back twist.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. We gonna move this out the way.
You okay?
Yeah. Oh. right side, sir. And your earbuds? I heard something clink. You gotta remember the earbuds, okay? Just take a second real quick so you can... Here. Here's your drink too. Give yourself a moment. You want me to bring you the phone up here? Might have to pause, okay? At least until you're talking and stuff. Okay? I'm gonna grab my phone so I can finish right here. I'm right here. Remember, give yourself a moment before you start, okay? Give yourself a moment before you start.
I'm okay.
See, look, he's right there. Pootie's right there.
Poo. Mm-mm.
Oh.
What?
You gotta give yourself a moment. Be careful with your head. You hear me? Be careful. Be very careful. You got it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good job. That's a deep squat. Okay. Leave her alone, Pootie. Leave her alone. Leave it. Go in your room. Go in your room. Leave it. You okay? Wait a second. Come sit right here real quick on the steps for me. Come this way real quick. Just give yourself a moment so you can work out. Sit right here real quick. Jesus. Just give yourself a second. Look. You want your food from yesterday? Maybe you just need a little bit of food. You want the rest of your food? Come here. Come this way. Okay. Give me a moment. Stop. He's okay. So, how are you feeling? Can you lean this way? Forward or you know? I'll grab the phone for you. Here. It's taking a moment, guys. Vixens, take your time. You got this. I got you. Here, I'm gonna put your arm down, okay? There you go. Are you woozy? Woozy? Okay. There you go. You gotta stand up. You wanna go up with me? Come on. Come on. Come sit in this chair right here. Okay, right here. There we go. Give me 1 second. Let me figure out how to lift this up real quick. Feel better? Might be her thing. Did you take your other vitamins? Vitamins? Golgi and here. Maybe this is what you're missing. Golgi. What are you trying to do? Try taking this real quick. I'll give you a second. You trying to sit down? Sir? You trying to sit down? What are you doing? Oh, no. Not right now. Not right now, because I don't know what you're doing. This one's mine. I think that one's too. Yeah. smell like Flintstones. Just give yourself a moment. Yeah. Yep. He's trying to go to the gym downstairs. Ouch. Sir. Give yourself a moment. Do you want food? Because you're going down there and passing out isn't going to help you. You gotta give yourself a moment. Go sit down. Sir? Can you eat first? You want to eat real quick? What are you trying to do right now? How are you feeling? You gotta be aware of how you're feeling, sir. You sure you don't want something to eat real quick? Okay. What do you have left to do? You're lifting weights? Can you free weight it, or do you? Does it going down? Okay, guys. Alright, guys. We will be right back. Sir's very, at least if you pass out, I'm right here. Alright, guys, we'll be back. We will be right back. Hold on.